session. And we have one more on the agenda.
Is that there?
Oh, good. Good work. Morning, Troy.
Morning, everyone.
We're just ready for you.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. We had conversation at the last meeting primarily about liability insurance down there, and a lot of things. There's a lot of gray and fuzzy areas that we don't totally understand what's covered and what's not. So mostly the biggest question, the first one that came up, was with our food stands. If somebody were to come down with like food poisoning at the 4-H booths, does the county have a liability policy that covers that, or is that something we need additional coverage for? We really weren't sure what was covered where.
And you're going to have to believe us. This insurance company is just so, coverage is so big and expansive, we don't know every little detail.
Okay.
But we do have the means to find these things out.
Okay.
So if you can get with Scott, and we'll make a call to K-Camp, who provides our insurance.
Okay.
And
Just give me a list of
what your concerns
That'd be
are.
awesome.
concerns are, then I can get ahold of them and talk to them.
Okay. Because that's kind of the majority of it. There's mostly the food stand stuff and some things in the grandstands. We've had a lot of conversations that have led to arguments because some believe that the policy says this and others say that. And so we'd really like to get a real clear
We don't wanna
understanding.
get too shorted either, in case there's
Right.
something
Something does happen.
Yep, we need to understand better, and there's just been a lot of back and forth because nobody's really on the same page.
Well, and you can understand, we just switched our insurance companies this past December, I guess is what it was.
Right, okay.
With K-Camp, K-Works, so they're very accessible and they'll answer any question we got, so.
That was majority of it. I have a note here about emergency services at all events down there. It's been our policy that we've always just had them around for the grandstand stuff, usually just the motorsport things. We don't usually have an ambulance on site during like the concert and whatnot, but there are other county fairs that require that, and so there was just kind of a gray area wondering if that's something we need to do or just having them around the carnival is good enough, because that's what we've kind of always operated by.
We don't need an ambulance down there.
Well,
it take 5 minutes to get one there. So.
Yeah, we kind of, that's how we feel, as long as it's
you've always got
near.
a deputy down there.
Yep, there's always that. So we haven't been too worried about it. We just know, talking to other counties, they do require it in other counties, and we just never have, and we just kind of wondered if that's something that it's...
They're having an ambulance just attend the fair.
Yep, just on the grounds all the time.
Full time.
No matter what's happening. If there's things going on, they've got one. And so,
I don't think we can get enough EMTs committed to
well, that's kind of why
fill
we've
that
never
kind of
worried
time.
about it. It's a smaller community. It's just a question that some do it and we haven't. So
it's just the point of we can only do the best we can do.
Exactly.
And if we can get an ambulance down there inside of 5 minutes,
I don't think anybody's concerned. It's just a matter of that come up because other counties do it.
Yeah. Well, it's something we really hadn't thought about before. So we'll put some more thought into it between now and fair time. But I think you're more than correct if you've got, rodeo, any kind of physical events going on.
Things that are, the risk is higher.
Right.
We never operate until it's on site. So, but other than that, we just never have worried about it.
Okay. Well, there again, we'll have another discussion before fair time.
Okay. And then I had one other question. We briefly talked last time about the allotment for next year. I didn't know when you guys do your budget for 2019. Is that still coming up yet, or?
Yeah, you need to get those
just wanted
numbers
to make
us
it
pretty soon.
Clear. Okay.
We'll probably start working on it next month.
Next month. Okay. I didn't know for sure when you worked on it, so we wanted to know for sure when we needed to be on it.
Got to be done by August.
Right. We'll probably end of June, 1st of July.
Did we figure out that they were cut?
That was the grandstand payment.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
That's
just
just
a
Why
one-time
it
thing.
went up so
thing.
high that one year
Yep.
and then went down.
Because normally your budget's about 8,000.
Usually we get like 20
20, maybe it
It's
was
right
20.
around 20 or somewhere between 20 and
Years ago, they used to
21.
get 1 mil.
Yeah.
But maybe where mill went up, they didn't leave it at 1 mil.
20 be a half, enough, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know, I thought,
40.
That's what he said
Yeah.
last time we talked about it.
yeah, I thought that they cut the budget.
We are working on trying to get another grant this year to do some improvement stuff, and it's getting kind of tough to get a hold of the dollars we're finding out, so
Yeah.
about half available is what we were hoping for, so we're hoping to at least get some things done around the beef barn at least this year. But cost of everything's getting to be way up there, and it's really harder to maintain stuff every year.
I have trouble finding this every.
So where do you go for grants? For
Dick was working with 21st Century, didn't have no luck there, and there was a couple others he checked, and next on the list is the Dane G. Hansen. I just talked to him this morning. He said he's going to contact them today and see. They said about 10,000 is all they could do for the rest of the year, and so I guess that rolls over. I think he said it was like another 6 months before they start over on that, so we were hoping to get about 13 to cover some stuff in the barn, so we may have to just split those projects up between this year and next year.
I would think that food deal would be covered under the liability of the county.
That's kind of what we all thought, but nobody knew for sure, and was hoping maybe you guys would just know, but
Well, as I said, we've only had this insurance a while, but
yeah.
Well, and also, and I don't want to get anything started, but with K-Camp being our insurance provider, there's to be absolutely no alcohol at the fairgrounds.
well,
It's one of their
K camps.
for some reason I can't even find you in the budget.
Well, then aside from that, new members, I have 3 that were interested, and due to the lack of communication, they all filled out the letters of interest, and they sent us, so I'm trying to get back with them to get the actual applications, official applications from those 3,
Okay.
but I do have 1.
Okay.
And so we advertised for a couple months, and we got 4 of them interested at least, and this one actually turned it in right away. But we've got to get with the other 3 to get them the application.
Yeah, you budgeted.
You was needing 3, wasn't you?
We were needing 4.
4.
Yep.
You were budgeted for $22,200 for this year.
Okay. I think that's what we got last year, right in
Yes.
that same.
Yes,
Same.
since 16.
Okay.
Well, and that's probably not subject to change much under the tax grid anyway, so.
And I think I looked back 10 years and that's about what they've been receiving.
But you would think that's about time for a cost of living increase if it could be made.
Yep. So anyhow, hopefully by the next time we come around, I will have 3 more applications to turn in. We just haven't gotten back from these 3 individuals.
Okay.
The last they were told was the letter of interest, and so they all typed one out and sent it to us, and just in time to I got
the
the
application.
actual official application then come from Leslie right away, and well, now we got to get this to him, so hopefully that won't be no trouble on those 3. And all 3 of them are from the Bird City area.
Okay.
This is just the only one here from St. Francis.
All right. Well, when you get them all, bring them and we'll make some decisions.
You might, when you get them, bring them to me. And then
Okay.
I can get them out to them so that they can.
Go a little faster that way, maybe. Okay. So aside from that, I think that's really all we had this time. Just been trying to get that one in for a while. I was wanting to turn them all four in together, and then of course we got.
That's what happens.
Yep. So I figured it would probably better not be waiting any longer for the other three, and at least try to get this one processed. He's been pretty patient with us, and he's been attending our meetings anyway, listening in on conversations, and so he's been active at least. So that helps. Already May, and it's gonna be Fair Week before we know it. It's gonna start going by really fast.
Yeah.
So, do you guys need to keep this copy? I don't know what your guys' process is here.
Yeah, we need to do a copy.
Okay, I have another copy of this for our records.
Okay.
So if you guys need to keep
Did
that,
that with Scott.
okay,
I think we're gonna forego decisions until you can get us the others.
get the others all together.
Let's do it all at once.
Okay,
That is a good suggestion.
Because if we don't, we'll get confused again. Did we do it or didn't we do it? Or
Well, and then the others will get your paperwork done and
yeah,
it's back to square one.
yep.
okay. I guess
All right.
unless you guys have further questions for me, that's all I had for you today.
I think that's all I got, Troy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So I can just get together with you sometime, Scott, on that insurance stuff, and
Just bring that list,
okay.
what you're concerned about, and then I can get a hold of
Okay.
K-Camp, and then I'll get back with you.
That'll work. That'll do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, do we have any other matters we need to talk about today? Okay,
Can we go into executive session for 2 minutes?
yes.
Are you gonna make any decisions?
No, not at all.
Can you give me just a minute to shut this down?
Yes, ma'am.
How many minutes?
He said 2.
2 minutes?
Oh, we've got a latecomer.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm not on the agenda. I just figured I'd ask for an audience to answer one question.
right.
Please.
No.
You guys don't have a problem letting Dave Fleming do some spraying if I absolutely need him, since I pay for his licensing and credit hours and stuff.
I think that's your decision.
Okay.
If you're good with that, I mean, you're the department head.
Well, I understand that. I just thought maybe there were
Well-
some issues last year that I don't want to run into.
No, there wasn't issues. Dave just made the comment that I'm really busy.
Yes.
And I just said, well, if you're really busy, you probably don't need to be out spraying weeds. But if he thinks he has time to go spray,
Okay.
I don't have a problem.
That's an issue you guys can work out between you two.
No, that's what I said about it. I assumed that if it absolutely had nothing to do and he wanted to help, I didn't see there was a problem, but
I don't think so either.
he was concerned that you guys did, so I,
No, he told me, he said, I really don't have time to be out here, but we need to get it done.
No, I think, DJ, I'd do what you need to do to do your job.
appreciate it. That's what I'm doing. I got quite a few things on my plate, but it's nothing I can't handle at this time. I know here come 1st of June, I'll get a lot of phone calls.
Yeah.
And if I do need a guy in four-wheeler, I figured it would be fine.
Well, and I do appreciate you coming in and asking about that.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
You got to tell Dave McCabe's your light screwed on.
Why is that?
You ever did that? Forget
Yes.
to put the lid on and it runs down your back, yeah.
Or overfill and it comes out the weep hole, the vent? Yes.
240 makes you a little itchy.
Just a little bit.
Might make you dead, too.
Yes, I tried to limit my chemical
Think of
exposure.
it's carcinogenic. I said, really?
Oh, shoot. Okay, DJ.
Nope, thank you guys. Have a
you.
great day. I'm gonna head back out to it.
Okay, we have a motion to go into executive session for non-elected personnel for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, fine.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.